and we should be streaming live right about now. So you guys can feel free to go to my Facebook page and share this out, even there in the room. Share it out from your cell phones, but mute your phones or turn your volumes down so that we don't get any echo, so that you can share it out with your friends that are on Facebook as well. I would like to say, before we get started, what it is we're doing. And if you're viewing this stream live on Facebook, whoever is sharing this information with you, please get back with them and let them know you'd like to receive more information about Karatbars International. So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, all around the world. We are doing a live Karatbars presentation for our new team that's starting to grow and to blossom there in Buffalo, New York. The beautiful part about Karatbars International is, though we're in a location locally, we're streaming this out to the whole world because Karatbars does business in 138 plus countries of the world. I'm also very happy to say that I have one of my business partners, the amazing Miss Tanisha Glaspie, on the line with me, watching my back in case I drop the ball. There's some leaders there in Buffalo. The leader that's a part of our organization, Miss Wanda Pinckney Lofton. Miss Wanda, if you could wave your hand, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. And then Miss Glaspie, can you introduce me to your business partner there?
Yes, Bishop Marcus Hill.
Bishop Marcus, good to meet you. I know we're long distance right now. Looking forward to meeting you in person, sir. I've heard great things about you.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, Karatbars International, what is it all about? Well, I found out about Karatbars International in November of 2013. I was a mortgage banker. I had been in the mortgage banking industry for 15 years. I had done extremely well through what I call the illegal years. That would be the years between 2003 and 2007. They were letting anything slide. How many of you have seen that movie called The Big Short? Raise your hand or type yes in the chat room or on Facebook Live, type me if you've seen that movie called The Big Short. And The Big Short is so real to life that it gives me goosebumps when I watch that movie, because people with very little to no skill whatsoever were able to, just by virtue of their ability to connect with people, were closing mortgage loans and making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per loan. I was making so much money. My family and I, we bought a $750,000 home. My son and I used to sit in the basement all day and play ping pong. And he's literally sitting here across my desk from me right now. He knows it's true. We had a blast. I was making a fortune, but it was paper money. And I didn't know what I didn't know. I thought I was rich, but in actuality, I just had some paper cash flow. And then somebody shared Karatbars International with me. And when I tell you my life changed almost from the day that I heard about this company, that would not be an overstatement. I'm telling you, it's like somebody flipped a switch on in my head. And immediately I began to think different. And guys, everything began to change. I was having breakfast with my son this morning, and we were just talking back and forth, and it was amazing me that he was able to talk back with me on the same financial level as I was talking to him, and we're 30 years apart. Why? Because we have tapped into the money system, and all the stuff that you're taught in the financial sectors, they make it complicated on purpose. Money is not hard. If you bring in more than you send out and you know what to do with the money when you get it, folks, you're gonna get rich. It's truly that simple. There is nothing harder about it than that. If you manage your cash flow and you do the right thing with the money, folks, you're gonna get rich. Period. Point blank, end of discussion. You don't need a college degree. You don't need a financial degree. If you manage money properly and do the right thing with the wealth, you will get wealthy. So what I'm going to do is try my best not to teach you what I learned through the 15 years in the fake money system, which was the mortgage industry, I'm going to teach you what I learned over the last 5 years, which is the real money system, which is gold. And so 15 years as a mortgage banker, my wife spent 20 years as a professional corporate trainer for major corporations, once for a law firm and then for another company. And I don't want to call the name, but they call it Turner Broadcasting. And 20 years as a corporate trainer, folks, me and my wife both were able to retire early in our lives. We're in our mid 50s now, but I retired at age 49 after 103 days in this money system. And it took my wife 4 years more, but she retired at age 53. And both of us are full-time. As a matter of fact, come here for a second, Mike. Turn that light on for me. Switch that light on. As a matter of fact, we've got 5 children together, 5 children, blended family. And you can look at this young man right here. Stoop down a little bit so you get the camera. He doesn't have a job, right or right?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Right. He doesn't have a job. Why? Because we have a family money system. Thank you, Mike. And so we get to hang out with our family. We get to travel around the world. We get to enjoy the finer things in life, not because of some special thing, super special thing about us, other than we were special enough that when somebody shared an opportunity with us, we said yes. We said yes. And when you say yes, ladies and gentlemen, there in Buffalo, New York, how many of you have said yes? Throw your hand up and say, "Ahoo."
No.
Okay, people that say yes, you are exceptional, because it's not the norm to say yes to an opportunity like this. Why? Because it is completely antithetical to everything that we're taught throughout our 12-year scholastic career. And then another 4 years and maybe 8 years and sometimes 12 in the scholastic system. In the school system, we're taught that money works a certain way. And folks, if everything you thought to be true turned out not to be true, when would you want to know? You would want to know right now. You'd want to know right now. So, folks, I'm going to give you the truth about money right now so that you can get free. Of my 5 children, only one of them has a job, and it's only because she worked for the United States government in the Air Force as a captain. If she wasn't in the Air Force, she wouldn't have to work either. And that's because we have a money system that builds massive generational wealth. So, folks, all you have to do is find a superior system to begin living the life of your dreams. How many of you, by a show of hands in the live audience, and by typing me in the chat room in Facebook Live and Gold Rocks, how many of you had grandparents or parents that worked really hard? Wave your hand or say yes or say me. Okay, your parents worked hard. How many of you are rich because your parents worked hard? Say me. Say I'm rich. Type I'm rich in the chat room if you're rich because your parents worked hard. No, of course you're not. That's because hard work doesn't make you rich. Smart work makes you rich. There you go. And so we just need to understand how smart work works. And that's called finding a superior system, and you will begin living the life of your dreams. You don't have to be that exceptional. All you have to be is disciplined and coachable to do what money systems teach you to do, and you will begin to obtain wealth. Let me stop the share for a quick minute. I'm going to show you guys something that I began sharing with folks. I call it the money system. All right, and I'm going to write this on my board here. Let me see if I can make my screen bigger. All right, that should make my screen bigger. I'm going to write this, guys, on this board. Now, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to give you more information than you've ever received in high school. I'm going to give you more information than probably you received from your parents. I'm going to give you more financial information now than you probably will ever receive in your life. And it'll be enough information that I'm going to give you in the next 3 minutes that will make you rich. Matter of fact, you can't derail the wealth. When I show you what I'm about to show you, it's going to shorten my presentation in my slides. If you do what I'm sharing with you right now, you can't help but to get rich. If you don't want to be rich, you're going to have to take the money and throw it outside, because it will come to you in so much abundance, you will wonder why you struggled all the lean years. It's truly that easy to get rich in America. Watch this. It starts with cash flow. And everybody needs cash flow. Even homeless people can get cash flow. They just don't call it that. They call it begging for money. But if you go out in the street and ask people to let you hold $1, that is cash flow. All right. And you take those dollars, now it's incumbent upon you to, what are you going to do with the dollars? Here's what poor and middle class people do. They take the cash and they go buy stuff. They buy shoes, food, belt buckles, jewelry, costume jewelry at that, tennis shoes, Air Jordans, clothes, blue jeans. They go on cruises. They go to expensive dinners. They go to premiere movies. They won't wait till it's at the Dollar Theater. They take their cash and they buy stuff that the value of the stuff continues to either decrease or has no value in the first place. And then, because they're addicted to stuff, they have to go back to work to get more cash, and they get the cash and buy more stuff. And they look great. Look, this business, if it hadn't taught me anything, ladies and gentlemen, it's taught me that people look real good, but they don't have any money. Because in our business, I'm going to show you in just a little while, we have 4 basic business packages, and the lowest package starts at $200. I have literally met people at a coffee shop who drove up in a Mercedes 550, and they started in this business at a bronze package. They couldn't even get VIP. Because we look good, we smell good, we act good, but when you look at our bank account, there's nothing there. Ladies and gentlemen, when I got in this company, I might have had $5,000. After working for 35 years, I might have had $5,000 in my banking account. And the VIP package was $2,400, and I had to make a rational decision to start at silver. The money system is so fire until I was able to take the middle package and retire from my fake money system job in 103 days. Now, what I'm going to show you is that money system that I employed to make that happen. Right? So you drive up on me in a Mercedes, you paying the car note, you paying that overpriced mortgage. My son was telling me today, it takes you $1,200 a month to live in the ghetto. Now, I hope I'm not stepping on your ethnic sensitivities, but what I'm saying is prices continue to rise. They're not getting lower, they're getting higher. Prices are going higher and higher, and the value of your paper money is going lower and lower. That is a recipe for disaster. I remember a time you could watch TV and you see, here's a story of a man named Brady, right? He had 3 sons. He met a woman with 3 beautiful daughters. All of them had hair of gold, just like their mother, the youngest one in curls. 6 kids, 2 parents, that's 8, and they had a live-in maid. Mike, they had 2 cars. Mike had his station wagon. They had a van to take the kids to soccer practice. They had 1 job in the house. Mike was an architect. He had a home office. He had a split-level home. He had an office to go to and an office at home, and they could afford a live-in maid with 1 person working. Look at the sitcoms today. Daddy working, mama working, the kids trying to get a job at McDonald's, and the dog is in the dog show. Everybody trying to make money. Why? Because your money value and buying power is going down, and the prices of products, goods, and services going up. And that is a recipe for disaster. It's called inflation. And so people buy stuff that's losing value. They have to go get more cash that's losing buying power to get more stuff that's losing value. And you do this over and over again. And this is called welcome to Walmart. Have a nice day. This is the people that have to come back and work after they retire because their retirement won't sustain them. Look, guys, grab a calculator. If you had $100,000 and you had in your 401k, and you feel insecure about that because it's 6 figures. And Miss Wanda, do this for me. Put 100,000, and let's say you live 20 years past retirement. Divide that 100,000 by 20. Right? What's that like? 50,000, 25,000 a year? What is it? What did that come up to? 5,000? Wow, I think that's right. 100,000 divided by 20 is 5,000. That means you got to live off of. I don't even believe that's right. I got to do it on my own calculator. That hurt my feelings. 100,000 divided by 20 years. So if you had to live off your retirement, your 401k with $100,000 in it, and you live 20 years, you're going to be living off $5,000 a month, a year, and you divide that by 12, you're going to be living off of $400 a month. What kind of lifestyle is that? $5,000 a year, ladies and gentlemen, divided by 52 weeks, you're living off of $96 a week. What kind of lifestyle are you going to have? That's why the elder generation that have paid their dues to society, struggled all their life, raised children and grandchildren, are in retirement homes and Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security, taking care of them on a subpar lifestyle, people beating your parents and abusing your parents and barely feeding your parents. And in their golden years, after they've done everything to raise a family, they're living their retirement out with no dignity and no luxury. That fires me up. That makes me want to cuss. I'm going to try to do good because we stream it live on Facebook and it's a family show. And I got a pastor in the room there in Buffalo. So let me try to be on my best behavior, Pastor Hill. But it fires me up. It irritates me to no end, because the truth of the matter is the escape from that poverty system is as clear as the nose on your face. All you have to do is take the cash that you get from your job or from asking for money, and instead of moving it immediately into some stuff, get off the corporate plantation. Who cares what commercials they make? You don't have to buy those products. You don't need a new suit every Sunday. Let the people talk about you, that they're wearing the same suit. Who cares what the committee of they think? They're not going to pay your bills, and they're certainly not going to help you in your retirement years. Take that cash and move a significant portion of it immediately into a gold savings. Why gold? Why gold? I may not even get to my slides today because this is the most important thing. Why gold? Because gold increases in value over time. If you had $100,000, that 401k, if you had it in cash and converted it into gold, here's the difference. Cash would have lost buying power to $16,000 over that 40-year period. But over that same 40-year period, $100,000 in gold would have increased to $4 million in buying power today. You could take the gold to a gold dealer and exchange it for $4 million. That's rich. Now, do that same number. Take 4 million. Take 4 million, Ms. Wanda, and divide that by 20. You live 20 years past retirement. That's living on $200,000 a year. Now, that's a lifestyle. You divide 200,000 by 52. Guys, that's $3,846 a week lifestyle. You can live on that lifestyle. See, the pretty people in that room in Buffalo, that's the lifestyle that God wants you to live. Yes. That's the lifestyle y'all deserve. Yes. Come on now. I mean, time out for living that less than the abundant life. I refuse to live less than the abundant life because it's been promised to us. All right, now let me quit preaching. Okay, so you take that cash flow, you move some of it, and I ain't say all of it. People say, well, what do I do when I need cash? Don't move so much into your gold savings where you're out of cash. Pick a percentage, 10%, 20%, and pay yourself first. Put that in gold so that that gold goes up in value. Secondly, instead of buying stuff, invest in smart investments. And in Karatbars, you don't even have to think about it because we have the best investment, which is cryptocurrency backed by physical gold. Gold is God's money, and that investment is going to go up in value. So now you're increasing your gold savings and your net worth because you're moving your money into gold. That's going up in value. You take another percentage, 10, 20, whatever you can afford, and acquire some gold-backed cryptocurrency, which is exploding in value. And then finally, you do the part that most people don't like to do. And I can't understand why they don't like to do it. They don't like to talk to anybody about what they're doing. This is called incorporating the efforts of other people. I had this lady, she told my son, she said, I don't like what y'all doing because people are making money off of you. What are you talking about? And then they drive in their Mercedes 30 miles to a job called a corporation, and they let the owner of the corporation make money off of them. What is wrong with y'all? Look, you got to break that slavery, that mental slavery is worse than real slavery because it gives you the illusion of freedom and security, and it makes you defend your enslaver. They're enslaving you. Break that mental slavery and understand that when you go work on a job, you're working within a corporate structure. The difference is you're at the bottom of it and not the top. Whereas in networking, you're incorporating the efforts of others and everyone is at the top of their own sphere of influence and nobody's really at the top. Everybody's at the top because you know people I don't know. And so you're at the top of your sphere of influence, they're at the top of their sphere of influence, and their people are at the top of their sphere of influence. Everybody picks and builds their own team, and we all benefit together, as opposed to corporate America, where you're at the bottom and you have no leverage of anybody assisting you in building your wealth. Does this make sense? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Okay, so then you incorporate the efforts of other people, which creates more cash flow. And now you're moving that cash into gold and crypto without it coming out of your pocket. Oh my goodness. Miss Tanisha Glaspie was teaching a class and she said this, it just rattled my financial paradigm. She said, when I got in Karatbars, I didn't have the money to get my VIP package. Miss Glaspie, I must admit, when you said this the first time, I missed it. The second or third time, it finally hit home. I blew it because, guys, I came in at a silver package and I lost $13,000 in my first 60 days because I'm sitting there at a silver package trying to come up with the money to get my VIP. I was taking my profits and I was still buying stuff because I hadn't shifted my mind to understand that cash liability, cash was the system of poverty. But cash asset, cash was the system of wealth. Just stop buying stuff and put some of that money in assets and then tell more people, get more cash, get more assets, more investment, tell more people, and you start building wealth. And here's what I'm telling you, and this is a guarantee. If you do the wealth system, you will make enough money where you can't go broke, because the system replenishes itself on autopilot. I know sometimes you don't want to go talk to people. I know you don't like that networking stuff, but who cares about what you don't like? You didn't like your job, but you did it because you wanted to feed your family. I submit to you today that if you can get rid of what you don't like and learn a new skill, which is really an old skill, and all it is talking to people. How many of you have ever told somebody about a good movie? Raise your hand or say yes in the chat room. Okay, did you get paid for telling them about the movie? No, you didn't. How many people have gone to a nice restaurant and the food was amazing? Like I went to Sage with my wife last night in Perimeter. It was amazing. Those ribs, man, will make you bite your finger. Now, I just gave her an endorsement, but Sage is not going to send me a check for that endorsement. All you've got to do in a networking business is learn how to be okay with getting paid for your referrals, because we were already doing it. We've been referring people all our lives. If anybody goes to church, how many of you have ever told people, come visit my church? Right? That's a referral. The only difference is in Karatbars, you say, I've learned how to get rich. Do you want to hear more about it? Yes. Send them a video. And when you refer them and they save gold and build wealth for themselves, you get a commission. If you're okay with getting paid for your referrals instead of doing it for free, you already know how to do this business. That's called the wealth system. It's not deep. It's not all that pyramid. None of that's true. That's lies that rich people tell you to keep you broke. All you need is a superior money system. And that system starts with the world's best money, which is gold. Karatbars International was founded in 2011 by Mr. Harold Seitz. Mr. Seitz is an amazing gentleman. Guys, listen. He was teaching people back in 2006, 7, and 8 to start saving gold. We had the economic collapse, and the people that didn't listen wish they would have. And the people that did listen are glad they did, because the people that listened got wealthier. The people that didn't listen got poorer. Mr. Seitz not only created Karatbars, but he's in co-partnership with Mr. Joseph Haidt, the chairman of the board, with Gold Standard Bank. Well, what is Gold Standard Bank? It is simply a collaboration where we own our own gold mines and we back all of our assets with physical gold, including our cryptocurrency. So why are we saving gold? Well, we talked about that if you had $100,000 in gold in 1972, today it'd be worth $4 million. So why are you saving paper? Guys, we all know that inflation is a thief. It's a silent thief. Back in 1998, you remember, you could fill up a grocery cart with 20 bucks. But as time progressed, that grocery cart got smaller, the boxes of food got smaller, and even the dollar started to fade. Look at your paper money. It doesn't look the same. It's prettier, but they even put less ink on the doggone paper. Like, that's some foolishness. Guys, it's so simple. Here's all the financial education you need. In 1920, you could buy a brand new Ford truck for $645. Or if you had a kilogram of gold, you could exchange that kilogram at a gold dealer, get the cash, which is about 650 bucks, and buy a car with the wealth from the gold bar. Today, you buy a brand new Ford truck. Let's say you try to buy it with $645. It's going to cost you 40,000 of those same paper dollars. Still got a dollar bill on it, but it doesn't buy the same. Well, you say, well, prices went up. Of course, the truck costs more. You know, it's got alloy wheel. It's got AM/FM Sirius satellite radio. It's got a Vista roof. You know, it's got that custom paint job, power windows, power brakes, heated seats, heated leather. Yeah, so of course it costs more. No, it doesn't cost more in relation to gold. You can still cash in a kilogram of gold, that same 1 kilogram, and buy a brand new Ford truck. That's called price stability. And our dollars don't give us price stability, but gold does. So Karatbars has a bunch of gold products that makes gold not only affordable, but acceptable to the masses. And so folks, not only do we have physical gold, we have digital gold through our app called the Karatpay app. And we have our own cryptocurrency. And that's backed by gold nonetheless. And we have our own cryptocurrency exchange. We're the complete package. And we have our own gold ATMs that will be launching towards the end of this year. Guys, you talk about timing. You're looking at this opportunity today, and you've got two choices: to get in front of it or get behind it, but you will get with it. You'll either be in the front of the wave and get very wealthy on this new innovation and technology, or you'll come in when everybody's doing it and you'll be excited about the technology like we are about our iPhones, but you won't get paid like we will that are already here. The smartphone, the ATM, blockchain, ATM, gold ATM machines, cryptocurrency ATMs, and our blockchain smartphones are here right now. We're already doing pre-sales of the blockchain smartphones right now. And we have our own blockchain called the mainnet that goes online in September or October of this year. So think about how powerful this is. The whole money system starts with the world's best money, which is physical gold, our own cryptocurrency exchange, our own gold-backed cryptocurrency, our own digital app that transfers physical gold digitally, seamlessly across country borders, our own cryptocurrency bank, our own blockchain smartphone, and our own blockchain. Folks, real quick, let me let you meet our CEO and founder, Mr. Harold Seitz, and let him tell you in his own words about what we're doing with this global explosion.
Our journey into the crypto world was very special. It's always been important to me to offer the people something they can benefit from. For me, gold represents freedom and independence for the people. Right now, we are limited by the financial system, and I want to change that.
We have a lot of news today for you. The people, they know me from 2011. Everything what I promised you, I did it. I did it.
My name is Harold Seitz. I'm the CEO and founder Karatbars International.
And it's very important, the word freedom. Everybody has the right to be free. To be free.
Gold is money. Gold is gold. Gold exists since 2,800 years. We have 194,000 tons in the world and 80,000 tons are still in the ground. And that's it.
Gold has been through wars, imperial collapses, and natural disasters. Nevertheless, it has always been and will continue to be the universal equivalent. The next step into a golden success story gets started. November 2018, the official Karatbit exchange is established. December 2018, the official gold standard holding and the biggest mine in the world with 700 tons deposit of gold in Guinea to be opened. March 2019, the Gold Standard Bank in Guinea will be based. April 2019, Karatbars Digital Stock Exchange, where shares of businesses will be kryptonized for trading, and blockchain smartphone working on the voice over blockchain protocol. July 4th, 2019, the Gold Independence Day. The visionary mission of Karatbars is to return gold to people. Starting from July 4th, 2019, everyone will be able to exchange pure gold to KBC at the rate of 100 KBC to 1 gram of gold. September 2019, Karatbars International will be starting operation on its own blockchain. Mainnet will be released. October 2019, Hard Fork Day. The creation of a single coin covered by gold. Both coins, KBC and KCB, will be transferred to their own blockchain with their market value protected. A single coin will be created, backed by gold and freely exchangeable for gold.
That's our idea. Some are trying gold-backed coins, but that's mostly just contracts. With us, it is actually about the physical gold, a real asset backing our coin.
The KB Universe gives you all the services necessary to trade and manage your funds. Karatbit offers you a platform to trade your cryptocurrencies for cash gold, US dollars or euros, and vice versa. KaratPay gives you the opportunity to do business online and pay products and services with the trust of gold backing it. The KCB coin is our digital currency used for all transactions within the KB Universe. Karatbit, KaratPay, and the KCB will generate revenue with every transaction made. And the profit those services create goes right back into backing the KBC and the development of our ecosystem.
People can purchase their gold and that can be in their e-wallet, which is called KaratPay, and they can pay online using KaratPay, same like PayPal, credit card, or some other stuff.
Our ecosystem is designed to offer a solution for the entire world. We have our ATMs all around the globe, where people can change their coins and withdraw cash gold. I believe the Karatbars ecosystem will be the new leading financial system in the world within the next 10 years. Right now, there's no alternative to the debt caused by fiat currency. Germany owes $2 trillion, the US $20 trillion, and no one can repay that. That's why we are creating a new payment system right now that has a real value. We want to bring back balance to the ecosystem and create more peace in the world.
With our all-in-one ecosystem, we offer you more than any other investment today, giving you access to everything, securing your money in real assets, trading online with a gold-backed coin, and an alternative real-world currency with the speed, safety, and versatility of blockchain-based cryptocurrencies. Find out more about the KB Universe and see what it can do for you.
That's all what Karatbars offer. Now the decision depends on the user.
Man's highest values are love, respect, appreciation, and friendship. That's how we should shape our lives. That is what I stand for, work for, and what I fight for.
Now, I wanted to kind of pause right here because I want to share with you guys that 100 grams of gold, 100 KBC or 1 gram of gold transfer is called the Gold Independence Day. Literally, KBC, 100 KBC can be exchanged for 1 gram of gold. Or another way to say it is 1 KBC will be worth 1/100th of a gram of gold. If that were today, that means every KBC you had would be worth about 40 cents. Now, it costs you about 5 cents to get a KBC right now. That means for every 5 cents you put in, if it were today, you'd be taking 40 cents out. Literally, throw a nickel in, take 40 cents out. Throw a nickel in, take 40 cents out. That's the kind of power you have when you have gold mines. That is extraordinary. So we're launching all these innovations all for you. And what do? We take all those innovations and pay you for your referrals. All right, and we have multiple ways that you're paid. The first way is called the unilevel compensation plan. Just keep this simple in your head. Tell a lot of people, save a lot of gold for yourself, get a lot of crypto for yourself, and teach others to do the same. And you can earn up to 6%, paid out monthly. On the first of every month, the company pays you your commission based on the total growth of your team and the rank that you've achieved. Secondly, you can optionally choose a business package, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, or our physical packages. The bronze package, €150, silver, €699, gold, $1,493, and the VIP, €3,017. All the packages are one-time out of pocket. All the packages come with a free sampling of our cryptocurrency, the new coin, the KCB, and all of our packages come with physical products for you to share with others about the business. But more importantly, or just as important, they all come with your international business plan and your compensation structure. I know sometimes people say, well, I'm paying $3,000 and I'm getting a few grams of gold. What am I paying for? Go buy a McDonald's franchise. Give them your $1 million just for the right to find a location, open a McDonald's, stock it with merchandise, and before you open the door, you're out of $250,000. Now you got to hire staff, people stealing from you, people laying out of work. For $1 million, we're here, the top package, €3,000, one time out of pocket with 0 expense per month, and you can work the business from the comfort of your own home with a cell phone. Tell me which one is better, okay? And you're in business for yourself in 138 plus countries of the world, debt free. And if you don't want the physical packages, you can also choose one of our digital packages. They all come with a dual team status as well. And we have packages ranging from €150 all the way up to 1 million. Had a story about that on our Empower call the other night. Dr. Tim Adair was telling us about one of his business partners that just acquired a €500,000 package. But the amazing thing about it, one, they had the resources to do it. Two, the son of the person that purchased it is an attorney general in the United States in one of our states. And you think you can do some research on Google. The attorney general has vast resources at their disposal to make sure his father wasn't getting into some illegal scheme or deal. And they did attorneys general type research. The attorneys general are the people that shut companies down. They did their research and he came back and said, Dad, hurry up and get that deal. Okay, so the research has been done. Karatbars is not on trial. We are a fully vetted company. And if you, number 3, were to sponsor somebody who got that €500,000 package, there's something in store for you. So all these packages, one time out of pocket for life with no monthly expenses. And regardless of the package you start at, we have this explosive program called the 5 and 5. That's called the Karat Fast Track. If you join at a certain package level and you refer 5 other people at your level or higher within your first 5 weeks, the company will upgrade you to the next highest package. As a matter of fact, you can qualify for 2 upgrades within that 5-week period. And then in that dual team package, the direct commissions. Everyone you personally sponsor who gets a package, you earn a 10% direct commission regardless of the package you've chosen, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP. That gentleman who got the €500 package, somebody sponsored that man. That means they earned €50,000 with one transaction, one person on their team. And then the person that sponsored that person earned 3% of that $500,000 package. And the third generation earned 2% of that package. And then it doesn't stop there. We have our dual system. And that's where everything in the e-commerce system, every gram of gold, every marketing piece, every business package has a unit value. And when you've accumulated 50 units on one team and 25 on the other team, that generates a dual team payout based on the package you have chosen. So if you've chosen a bronze package or a silver package, gold package, or VIP, you will earn a commission commensurate with the package that you've chosen. Bronze package is €40 per payout. Silver package is €50 per payout. Gold package is €60, and VIP is the top of the comp plan, €80 per payout, and you're paid out to infinity. And guys, the only thing that can stop it is you can only earn 180,000 dual team payouts per week. And then the company has the gall, the nerve, to pay you a matching bonus when people in your organization get paid. That's called the dual team payout matching bonus. As a bronze, you have 2 generations of getting paid 5% when anytime anyone within the 2 generations of your organization earn a dual team payout. As a silver, you get 3 generations. As a gold, it's 5. And as a VIP, you earn 7 full generations of dual team payouts every time anyone on your team earns a commission. Folks, let me tell you, that is called leverage. That's called leverage. That is incorporating the efforts of others in a way that benefits them as well as it does you. And then they pay you on your own privately issued Karatbars MasterCard, accepted in 36 million locations. And they pay you in euros, not dollars. The euro is stronger than the dollar. So you're in an international company getting paid in an international currency that can be converted digitally in any country you go to. My wife and I were recently in the islands. We took our card, we swiped it, it extracted the Dominican dollar. We went to Dubai, swiped our card, it extracted the United Arab Emirates dollar. It's dynamic digital currency conversion straight from your card. Huge marketplace, 138 plus countries, with a massive compensation structure that you can generate in your spare time. So folks, get back with the person that shared this presentation with you. I hope I did a good job, but even if I didn't, every Tuesday and Thursday night, we have professional presenters that share with you how Karatbars work. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You've got a global family and a global team to assist you in building your wealth. So get back with the person that shared Karatbars with you, and let's get started living the life of your dreams. Let's go. So what I want to do right now is we've got our team there in Buffalo, New York. I want to stop my screen share and give them a moment to ask any questions that they may have. Those of you that are on Facebook Live, I may stop the stream at some point here. Feel free to come over to goldrocks.info. That's www.goldrocks.info, GOLDROCKS.info. And we're going to be doing a little quick Q&A, and I'll turn it back over to our leaders there in Buffalo, New York. Thank you guys very much for joining the live stream on Facebook Live. Buffalo, New York, are you with me?
Yeah.
All right. So if we have any questions, feel free to raise your hand. The leaders in the room will recognize you, and I'll try to get those questions answered for you. Let's take 2 or 3 questions. Let's get those answered. Some people on Facebook Live might have some of the same questions, and that way I'm answering them for everybody all at once.
How soon can they start their program? I'll ask.
Very good. Great question. You can start right now. I love this about Karatbars in that there is no barrier to entry. If you're 18 years or above, you can sign up absolutely for free right now. Position yourself and figure it out later. All right, you should be convinced that you need to do this right now, because there are over 600,000 people around the world, 138 countries. The product is gold, free to join, and you can earn a fortune. What are you thinking about? So get started right now. It takes less than 5 minutes to set up your account. They don't ask for a credit card to be placed on file, and they don't need your social security number. They don't do a background check. It's free for real. And they're never going to ask you for $1. unless you choose to pick a business package, you're never going to be charged anything for getting started in Karatbars. So thank you for that great question. Who else has a question?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, who else has a question? Walk to the center of the room, make sure I can hear you clearly. There you are. Hello. Hey, Mr. Robinson. What's going on, man?
If you have a business, put your business into Karatbars.
You said if you have a business, can you sign your business up in Karatbars? Not only can you sign your business up in Karatbars, you should. Karatbars allows you to have a personal account and a business account. They let you get paid twice as one person. Great. I know. I'm shaking my head too, Mr. Robinson. Good to see you, man. Been talking to you long enough on the phone. Good to see you in person. Yes, sir.
Mr. Dalcoe. How you doing?
Oh, good to see you.
How long did it take you to leave your job, sir?
How long did it take me to leave my job? 103 days. Literally, I got started in November of 2013, and by March the 3rd of 2014, 103 days after getting my business package, my check exceeded my Wells Fargo check. As a matter of fact, it really has started catching up with Wells Fargo about 60 days in. I should have quit then, but I have so much respect for Mr. Ty Best, my mentor. He said, don't quit because it'll put pressure on your business. And so I didn't. And then a couple of weeks later, I asked again. He said, no, it's not quite time yet. And then on March the 3rd, I slid my computer across the desk to my manager. I got in my car, drove halfway around 285. Then I called him and I didn't say, should I quit? I said, I quit. I wasn't gonna let him talk me out of it that time. I said, I'm out. And I have not regretted it, not one day since. Thank you for the excellent question, Mr. Bay. Hello, sir.
I want to ask you a question with the digital package. Can you get something physical, let people know that you do got a package out of the digital?
Great question. Yes, you can. So for people in those situations that would like to have something physical in your hand, I would first say your first package should be a physical package. Go ahead and get a physical delivery. You'll get this. This company is so classy. You'll get this business in a box. It'll be filled with marketing materials, brochures, professionally done brochures as well. I mean, nothing slouchy about this company at all. It's like Apple. The box with the gold even comes air sealed. You get your professional presentation flip book for when you're sitting down with somebody at a coffee shop. So get the physical package if you know you need something physical, and you can still order a digital package later. You can get all the digital packages you want. There are no limits. So get you a physical package and then go get you a digital bronze or digital silver or digital gold or digital VIP at all those different increments. That way you got the physical and the digital. And you should do that. Almost all of the senior leaders have multiple digital packages because it just makes sense. I'll do an advanced training. I can't do it on this call because we're streaming live and we can't talk about the money we make in Karatbars because they call it enticement. The attorneys general calls it enticement. They say the people only join because you tell them they can make money. And to me, that's ignorant. Why does anybody get a job? They get a job because they can make money. They let you tell them what you can make as a contractor. They let you tell them what you can make as a doctor, a lawyer, and everything else. But networkers, we can't talk about the money we make. So I can't really go through that on this stream. But the point is that, yes, you can generate serious income if you put some work ethic to it and you follow our system.
Okay. My name is Sharon Sims. Okay.
Hey, Ms. Sims.
Okay. Now he mentioned about the physical package. What type of have to invest in to get physical evidence, the physical package?
To get the gold?
Get the physical, yeah.
Okay, so that's a great question.
My friend,
Okay,
already inquired.
okay,
What package do I need to invest in? Like I have that's the bronze. Okay. Now I'd like to refer a friend, but they want to see evidence.
okay. Very good. So it's a few things you can do. Thank you, Ms. Sims, for sharing that. I pretty much can guarantee you that Ms. Wanda Pinckney Lofton has some physical gold either on her or she knows how to get to it pretty quickly, right? Right.
But I want to know, I saw the booklets, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you should have, if you ordered, Ms. Wanda, did she get a digital package or physical?
Yeah. Okay, I didn't get it.
Right.
Ordered something.
Right. So if you want that physical package, you can just go order that. You can literally go in your back office right now and order your physical package. There's no limitation to it. And you can order the gold bars whenever you want to, straight from your back office. You can order as many of these as you want. This is a 1 gram. Here's a 5 gram. You can see it's a larger bar in comparison. You can order those whenever you want to and have them delivered straight to your home. Karatbars gold is physical gold. And so get with Ms. Wanda. She'll show you how to go through all of that. That's the other beautiful part about the business is, I hear my puppy coming. That's the other beautiful part about the business is you've got all these people to help you. They'll help you learn what you're doing so you're not by yourself. So definitely, Ms. Wanda, make sure you help Ms. Sims get those physical products ordered. All right, so to make sure I don't bore my Facebook audience, Facebook, I'm gonna stop my live stream. Thank you guys very much for joining me here. And if you have any other questions, as I said earlier, get back with the person that shared this on their page or sent you a text message and said, log on to goldrocks.info and let them know you either want to get more information, you want to save some gold, or you want to get in business and get into the money system. My name is Mike Dalcoe, the CEO, continuously empowering others, and I look forward to seeing you on other live streams. So I'm stopping my